And hello, and welcome back to Trails of Cold Steel 4. It's been a little bit since I recorded. I'm actually really close to the actual episodes going up. So, I actually think I'm technically caught up. I'm like recording this in between the most recent episode and this going up. So, an invitation to the Panagril from General Le Guin, no less. Seems Visa's been planning for this all along. Yeah. Sounds like it's a bigger deal than I imagined. We'll have to make sure we all stay on our toes. Sure, that's one thing. Rean, though I imagine you already know what I'm thinking. You mean about Mise, right? Well, I am her instructor after all. No matter how much she knows, she's still only 16. We'll need to keep an eye out for her. That goes without saying. I've charted the course to our destination. We can leave anytime. Joe, just let me know when you want to depart. Got it. No objection from me. Hey, Elise, what are you doing that I'm going to end up ignoring? Hey, Elise. Didn't take you much time to get all up to speed, did it? Well, Toa taught me everything I needed to know, along with Her Highness Rosine. I also did help out with the Courageous a few years ago, even if it was only a little. You did? Oh, yeah, that's news to me. I've been practicing with Her Highness so I could surprise you. Surprise me with what? Your ability to help coordinate a ship? When would that come up? Okay, so the orbital computer specifically. Okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. There are only a few orbital computers available at St. Estrella, but I did have a chance to learn how to use them, so specifically the computers. Okay. Got it. You manage all that while acting as head of student council. I'm impressed. I thought I knew all there was to know about you, but evidently that wasn't the case. Honestly, in the day and age when we technically have just basically cell phones, if she was the student council president and didn't know how to use a computer, if anything, that would be sort of derelict in her duty, wouldn't it? To actually do a good job, since they're a massively good tool, so. Not anymore, it isn't. Hopefully this won't be the last time I surprise you either. I sort of hope it is. I mean, there are other surprises that'd be fine, but... What do you mean by that? Well, that's for me to know and for you to find out. Without thinking back on it, I suppose it really isn't that much of a secret. Altina did make a point of telling me, after all. Telling her what? I gotta figure out how to get her to spill the beans. No. She can have her secrets. The liberation of the branch campus was a hell of a show. I mean, your group, of course, displayed progress and determination, but we saw those qualities from Tita, the professor's fourth disciple, too. The question now is, how will the third disciple respond? I imagine he's going to show us in due time. Next time we meet, I'm sure. George, yeah. Yeah. Let's try this frequency. Are you trying to listen to music or something? Listening to the radio, I see. Find any programs you like? Sure have. Looks like the Imperial Chronicle Radio just started up a new show. It's a music program made in conjunction with the Heimdall Orchestra. Really? Okay. That's the station in Heimdall, right? The one that broadcasts current events and news programs. I heard they only ran more serious-minded shows, being state-funded and all. I guess that proves me wrong, then. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. In fact, I hardly even believe it, so I figured I'd check it out for myself. Feels like something is up here. Interesting. I could actually imagine that being pretty interesting. Oh, you know what? I totally know what Elise's thing is about. It's about, Immer, isn't it? Immer. I always forget exactly how you pronounce that. It is, especially if Altina told her, right? That would make sense. Emma, you okay there? Oh, Rean. Something on your mind? Wait, what's that book she's reading? Huh. Interesting. It sort of looks like a tree, almost. Maybe I've been playing too much Xenoblade 2 recently. Well, I do have a request, that I'd like to make of you. Would you happen to have any time to spare? I'm not sure what Emma's planning, but she does look a lot more serious than usual. In a sec, actually. I do plan to do a couple of these when we're, once I'm done talking to everyone here. I think that might be one of them I go do sooner or later, though. Hey, Eustace. Hey, Eustace. Fancy seeing you out here. Indeed. I was just making my usual call back home. To Brayhard, huh? We were just talking about it, actually. About the Imperial Defense Force over there in particular. Is everything okay? There haven't been any issues, and any official business needed during my absence will be taken care of by Butler Arnold. The Imperial Defense Force is doing a skillful job in maintaining the peace somehow. However, is something bothering you? Arnold hasn't spoken a word of it out of courtesy, but matters are sure to get out of hand in due time. Even the documents that require my seal as acting Duke have been severely piling up. I wish I could lend a hand, but I suppose I have to leave things to Arnold for now. He's a serious bond of trust with this butler of his. I can understand why he's worried. Yeah. I mean, it looks so. It looks like Elise, Elliot, Eustace, Emma, Yuna, Musei. Basically meaning if I ignore Elise, I can do everyone else. Elise, you're a fine little sister. But I don't want to chance myself any more than that. Unless there's something else to gain from it. Oh, looky at that. You're really starting to shape up. I'm looking forward to seeing what you do with yourself in the future. You're still so much of a hothead, though. If you want to be a bracer, you have to mellow out at least to agate levels. Yeah, that's a big if. As your teacher, I have an interest in your future too, Ash. My future? Take a look at your own damn future. Part of your job's supposed to be advising us, and I mean all of the branch campus about our careers, right? So you can go ditching us halfway through. Gosh. You know what? You're right. You actually came out with some good advice for once. Miracles do happen. Are you done? Anyone else want to take a shot at me? Sure. Here you... Oh, I got Palm Party for him, too. Palm Party Van... Okay, got it. I guess let's just... No, let's do that at the end. I don't want to... Oh, wait, what? The ship has gotten so noisy, all these humans running around. I'd like to think of it more as lively. But I do have to admit, it's getting a little cramped around here. Finding a place to relax with all these people on board is going to be tough. You try the roof. Anyway, we'll have to figure out all this, figure out where we all stand after the meeting. So I might as well save my complaints until then. On another note, Rose keeps pushing me to start playing Mantis Masters. I guess if you're desperate for something to play against, I could give you a try. How do you handle the cards? Are you going to switch to your human form? You do not have opposable thumbs, which is honestly fairly important. Laura Dooley Agate. Now, this seems like an interesting group. Connected by the sword, I presume. Big swordsmanship. Big lack of swordsmanship, but with bigger sword. And just straight, quick, skilled swordsmanship. Yeah, we all got it into our minds. We all got it into our heads at the same time to do some training. Somehow, that turned into a seminar about swordsmanship. Given the participants, that's hardly a surprise. They're exaggerating. I said that this red-haired gentleman seemed to have been influenced considerably by the Blade Lord's style. The Blade Lord? Right, you told me about him before, right? That's right. He was the man who wielded the Sword of Carnage, if I'm not mistaken. Is there any truth to Dooley's observation? I fought against Love a ton back in the day. Every time I felt like I only survived by the skin of my teeth. I'm self-taught, I don't follow any particular style. But it'd only make sense if I picked up a thing or two from my fights with him. Wow. I wish I could have had the chance to test my steel against his. Yeah, I'm sure he would have gotten a kick out of that too. Well, right before he wiped the floor with you. You're probably right. We'll never know for sure, though. Indeed. Interesting. In the end, I was only able to hit Lionheart once every 100 strikes or so. I had every intention of surpassing him someday, but... chances only last so long, I guess. Let's see your economy, foreign affairs. Economy, foreign. Are you studying again, Yuna? You've been at it for a while now. It's hardly been a day since the infiltration. You should take some time to rest, right? I know, but I've still got to ride this high while I still can. Branch Campus Comeback starts with us. I can't let Odd and Fritz leave me in the dust. If anything, you should be the one taking it easy, instructor. At least until we get to the Panda Grill. All this forward thinking is usually a good thing, but Yuna's liable to run herself into the ground if she keeps this up without a break. No objection to doing that. But yeah. Hey, you too. I don't think I have anything for Tio, but I did have the Randy stuff. Randy, Tio, you guys kicked butt out there. Thanks. I feel like we've earned a break after what happened at the keep. Partially because Diodad here had a hand in what we had to deal with. I thank you to forget about that. Anyway, I haven't been on a Merkabah in a while. Must be full on 2 years now. This isn't your first Merkabah. What? What can I say? We had a life before we met you guys. No, you didn't. What are you talking about? Those games aren't even in English. They don't exist. What are you talking about? Wow, you guys really are well connected. That aside, please don't hesitate to call on me whenever you head to the surface. You've done so much for me. I must find a way to pay you back somehow. Nah, I'm sure we'll take you up on that sooner or later. Well, I already did, technically. We got a long meeting ahead of us this afternoon. You might want to take a rest while you can. Thank you, I'll do that. Cool. Still, holding a meeting on the Viceland flagship at a time like this. Of course, it might be dangerous, but be it reunions or new meetings, I'd rather enjoy them since we have an opportunity to do so. Fair enough. Pretty bold of some to come up with a meeting in the neutral zones for 3 entire countries. Man, I can't wait to see everyone again. I bet. Very cool. It's your turn. I'll be running the counter today. May I fix you a drink or a nice warm snack? Sure. Something so weird about having a classmate in a habit behind the counter. They're on a Merkabah. Rean, is something the matter? Rean, is something the matter? Oh, no, nothing like that. Did you like it, Rean? Let me tell you, if you want to savor the coffee's essential flavor, it's gotta be black. I agree. I'm glad someone else understands. Magius, why don't you quit it already? Quit what? Quit acting like you got a stick up your ass when you talk to me. You know, you're the only one from the old class 7 who still treats me like I'm some kind of outsider. I didn't even realize. I guess because we never had that many opportunities to get better acquainted? Well, hey, no time like the present. Come on, loosen up a little. Alright, I'll try. Hell of a cup of joe, huh, bro? Damn straight, Magius. That's more like it. Wow, I am glad I got to see that. I mean, how long have you been there? You saw all that, I assume. The whole thing. It sounds like you might need some more time to get used to each other. You know, now that I've taken that first step, it feels a lot more natural than I thought. I mean, it's not as if I was deliberately trying to be reserved around Crow. See? You'll get there. You're doing better already. Interesting. Magius is always so serious, he'll never change. He's relaxed a lot since we were students, though. He's more flexible now. True enough. It's always interesting. Crow has a very distinct relationship with Rean, for obvious reasons, though the rest of his relation with Class 7 has largely been as a class, rather than individually, so it's interesting, at minimum, how each of their individual relationships have developed, and we haven't gotten a lot of a view of that. Oh, is that the kimono you wore for the tea ceremony club? Is it? Oh, okay. Yes, I received it from Ada when we parted, along with the rest of our equipment. Just one look at it is enough to bring me right back to our club days. I've been trying to find an excuse to wear it just one more time before we head to the Panda Grill. Huh? Well, I mean, maybe I can help her out there. It's a great way to spend lunchtime, yeah? Maybe. I can get it, at least. Oh, hello, Rean. Good to see you're still in one piece. Hello, Toa, Tita. Thank you all for your help back in Leaves. I've told you, Rean. There's no need to thank us for every little thing. We're all a team here. That said, I was really impressed with your work this time around, Tita. Yeah, if you didn't have the orbital gear at the ready, we never would have infiltrated the keep that smoothly. And Professor Smith gave you a stamp of approval. It made all the time making little adjustments here and there worth it. Although the professor only gave me a pass on this one. Still got plenty of assignments left to tackle. Wait, what other assignments do you? You'll pass them with flying colors too, I just know it. You've proven yourself more than capable of rising to any challenge. We'll be counting on your support from here on, Tina. Thanks, I won't let you down. Cool. Good to have you aboard. The meeting on the Pana Girl is getting closer. It'll be nice to see Ren and Kia again. Yeah, if they show up. It'll be the first time seeing them since back in Erin. Maybe Ellie will be with them too. This could be a good opportunity to exchange info on what's been going on with our respective teams. Wait, do we not have like a line that we have open with them? Because like Oliver, I know we're probably relatively cut off, but we did. I suppose we may not have had a good chance to develop any connection that we could use to talk to them. I don't know. And didn't we say predict we'd run into someone we wouldn't be expecting? Or she could have met someone we never met before. Someone from Calvard. I mean, there's got to be people then. If it ends up just being Keelia, though, it's like, okay. If it ends up being Zin, I would be surprised. I would be really fucking surprised if Zin shows up, like, again, in a significant role outside of, like, a minor character once Calvard comes around. Because as much as he was a party member in Sky, he was honestly probably the most boring one in Sky. Like, he would be one of those characters that's like, okay, he was around, he had his stuff, but I probably wouldn't mind in the slightest if he just did not show up again. Personally. It's not that I dislike him, it's just like, I'm perfectly satisfied with the amount of him I got. The way she said it, it's vague enough that we could apply it to a lot of people. True. Another few details of Mise's strategy at the meeting. I can estimate most of its contents, but it doesn't make me any less apprehensive at confirming the veracity. Looks like Ellen and the others are boarding the Pana Girl too. This could be a good opportunity to exchange intel between our respective teams. Also, it's a neutral site, so I wonder if the Empire is really going to respect that when they're like ready to declare war. I wonder if they'd be willing to attack and all that jazz. Okay, well, I've got some palm and a... Oh wait, for some reason I missed these guys. How do they taste, Kurt? Please, be completely honest, don't spare my feelings. Your feelings don't need to be spared, Your Highness. They're very good. I definitely say you've improved. There's a clear difference compared to the last time you tried baking cookies. That seems to be such a long time ago now. You and Cedric did your best to hide it, but I could see the truth from the expressions in your faces. It feels good to finally redeem myself for that. You made these, Princess? Yes, I wanted to do something to keep myself busy. And since Elise has other duties to attend to, I recruited Kurt to help taste test. If you'd like to try one, Rean? I'd be honored, thank you. Oh, lemon flavoring gives it a nice, refreshing taste. I like it. I like it a lot. Wonderful. Now I know for sure they're good enough to share with everyone else. We sure are lucky to have Princess Alphen going through all this trouble for our sakes. And we are. I'll make my rounds and be sure to take some over for Elise to try as well. Okay, cool. I mean, she's trying. That's good. She doesn't have really the skills to be that. She doesn't have the skill set to really be that helpful in this situation, but it's good that she's trying regardless of that, so. Okay, I'm gonna probably lose this, aren't I? Well, let's do this.
Bring it on! You didn't stand a chance!
I probably will continue to not to as well. I'll take a few more shots.
Bring it on! You didn't stand a chance!
Yeah, I give up. I don't think I'm getting that particularly close, and he's pretty good at just, you know, not letting me accomplish anything. I don't care. I legitimately don't care. I don't really find it all that fun. to the point where I'd want to do more than just extremely casually doing it, so I'm fine with that. So, yeah.
I guess I could teach you a thing or two.
She's doing it in her cat form! Oh, interesting. So I don't know if this protects from the ability, but she does have deals 4 damage, which is good. So... yeah, I think it did actually protect from that. And that's game.
No way! You must have cheated.
She would say that. She would say that. Oh my goodness. That actually might have been one of the quickest ones I've had for a while. Interesting. Yeah, I can't beat you at fucking Palm Party. So I'll beat you at this instead, where I'm actually sort of decent at it. And I only have the one. So I got expel cards? I don't know. That sounded like a... returns an enemy's Natal. That's the basic enemy type, right? Interesting? That feels like it's not nearly as useful as you'd want it to be, then. Weird, at the very least. Okay, well, I think my strategy is still perfectly fine, so... 1 damage to a row of enemies. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I was afraid that might happen. He is much more aggressive than Celine was, like, by far. I think I'm in a pretty good situation. Yeah, he wasn't able to heal, so that should be game. Well, he did heal, but not enough. Not enough to finish this. So I should be able to just... Yeah. There we go.
For real?
Just because you're good at palm party doesn't mean that you're better at me at like thinking stuff in words. I'm smart. I'm smart, guys. Okay, if I'm gonna do this, I should do it without the silly hair colors at the very least. Sure, I don't know how useful I'll be, but I'd be happy to help. Great! Thank you so much! Would you mind coming down to the surface with me? There's somewhere I'd like to go. I don't mind at all, but where exactly are we headed? Don't worry, it's nowhere you haven't been. That's not helpful. I've been to so many places. Oh, you couldn't just tell me that we'd be going to... Fine. This seemed fairly important, so hence why I was interested in doing it first. Roselia's Atelier. This is where you grew up, right, Emma? I guess Rose isn't here right now. No, she left a while back. She said she had some business to attend to. I got her permission to use it, though, so that shouldn't be a problem. No, that's good. Something seems weird here. What do you want to use it for? Does it have to do with that book? I asked you to come here for one reason. The curse that's afflicting you, the thing that keeps you bound to the Great Twilight. I want to release you from it. Oh yeah, this is gonna work for sure. What? You can do that? I think so, if everything goes well. I found something in the spellbook, The Tales of Ishmia. I can't know for sure, but in theory it should work. Name sounds familiar. I won't lie, it's going to be dangerous, but I believe it's a risk worth taking. I see. Let's try it. I'm willing to do anything. Now that Elise and Tor are safe, it doesn't matter if I get a little damage in the process. Alright, if you're sure. Take a seat and I'll set it all up. Okay. Emma being proactive. Thank you. The spell will allow me to project my astral body and enter your mind directly. Shit. Wait, can we rethink this? I've got some pretty private thoughts up there. The physical cause of the Great Twilight is in your heart. There's no doubt about that. But based on the information we have, I'd say it's also linked to your soul. Oh, yeah, sure feels that way. So how do souls work? Hey, Emma, you want to explain to me how souls work? I got my speculation, but you know. Because if souls exist, there's some mechanism that makes them, like, come into being, right? It's a thing that with its own, like, logical laws of nature that it follows, yeah? I'm going to try to find the root cause of the curse and separate it from you. Once that's done, your power shouldn't get so out of control anymore. Well, that sounds great and all, but what about you? If I get hurt, that's one thing, but I don't want anything to happen to you. There's no need to worry. I've done this before. You're the one who'll be facing the most danger from this procedure. That's fine by me. Okay, I'm ready when you are. Okay. And now we bring our foreheads together. Can I get you to crouch down a little? Like this. Now close your eyes. Maris Veritas, ocean of the soul. Okay, Rean, stay calm, take a deep breath, and look into my eyes. Wow, this actually feels very familiar to, like, when they go through the, spirit veins and whatnot. What the... Is this my mind? Pretty neat, right? I'm projecting the image back to you. And don't worry, I won't peek at any of your private memories. Are you naked, Emma? Well, thank you, but that's not what I'm worried about. Are you going to dive deeper from here? Yes, that's the plan. Oh my goodness, she totally is naked, just with, like, glowing lines on her. I'm going to make my way through the layers of your consciousness until I reach the depths of your soul. That's where I'll find the curse. Or... what was that? No, it's too soon! It's gotta be my powers. Emma, get out of there! If you get caught now, it's all over. Don't worry, I knew this might happen. What? Sorry, Rean, I lied to you before. Spell, the danger it presents to you is practically negligible. On the other hand, there's a chance my astral form could be completely destroyed. Huh? The history of the Hexling clan is the story of sacrifice after sacrifice. My mother was no different. Even Vita is carrying on the tradition in her own way. Now, it's my turn. Emma, stop! You didn't tell me any of this! This isn't what I wanted! So I assume it's just the curse. She's basically fighting the curse in his soul or something like that. My name is Emma Milstein. I'm the daughter of Isola, disciple of the Crimson Witch, Roselia. I will live up to my family name and protect those dear to me, no matter what the cost. No, stop this! Right now! What the... Rean, how do you... Rean, don't! You have no idea the damage that could... Shut up! You're in no position to lecture me! Damn curse! Get away from her! What just happened? That shouldn't have been possible. Emma. I am disappointed. I thought you knew better than this. Do you have any idea how stupid that was? Rean, I had a feeling something wasn't right from the very beginning. If a spell like that really existed, Celine and Roselia would have known, right? They'd have helped with it. Even Vita would have pitched in. This Tales Ishmael book, it's no ordinary spell book, is it? Let me guess, it's full of dark magic, So dangerous that it's forbidden by your clan. That's why you didn't say anything to Celine. That's why you made some excuse to get Roselia out of here. I can't believe you pulled one over on me. Vita's really going to let me have it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, I'm thinking of this from more like a lore perspective at this point. How did you... Come on. How long have we known each other? I can tell when you're hiding something. I just had no idea you resort to such desperate measures. Emma, why did you even... How can you even ask me that? Huh?
Because you're important to me, Rean. You're more dear to me than anyone else I know. Isn't that reason enough to want to protect you?
Everything that's happened has been my fault. If I was stronger, you wouldn't have been cursed and Million would still be alive today. The curse started before I even met you. Why are you... It's my duty to put an end to all this destruction. I failed. Because of that, you and Yus suffered so much pain. I was so scared. I thought I was going to lose you, and this was really the end. And I know you. If there's a chance for you to sacrifice yourself, you're going to take it. I try to act cool so we won't worry, but I can see through it. And it's got nothing to do with being a witch. Elise, we all know what you're thinking. You're just as bad as Crow. No, you're even worse. Do you really think I just stand idly by and let you throw your life away? That is a good point. The feelings of wanting to bring the class together and make sure everyone's safe and has a happy future from Cold Steel 2 is the same thing that's driving a lot of that, too. Just like the overall class feeling. Excuse me, I need some air. Emma, there you are. Emma, where are you going? What's the matter with you? Alright, Rean, what happened between you two? Judging by that forbidding grimoire, I'm guessing it's nothing good. So, it's like this. I thought Emma was looking more than a little gloomy. So, astral form's interesting too. Here's the thing. I'm inclined to believe everything's like connected by the same general like laws of nature and whatnot in a lot of these things. But everyone who discovered it in different ways has their own words for it, their own method of manipulating it, etc., etc. And that's how I view the magic, basically. Also, Emma, if you were so worried about him potentially... I guess she didn't think it was possible, so she wasn't really worried about projecting the image back, but... Layers of your consciousness until I reach the depths of your soul. That's where I'll find the curse. So, I guess that implies the curse is at the high layers of his consciousness at this point in its connections. I thought Emma was doing a little more than... was looking a little more than gloomy. There's the thing. So if my theory of how souls work in this, and that it's basically the consciousness itself, I mean, that makes sense. I guess that it adds up. It doesn't really mean much, that having that little bit of detail, but it doesn't contradict any of my stuff at the very least so far. Attempting a spell like this is rather extreme, though. So it really was more dangerous than she let on. Yes, diving into another's consciousness is not something anyone should attempt lightly. It's even more true for a cursed soul like yours. Worst case scenario could have left her a soulless husk. This is all my fault. I should have paid more attention. I should have said something. Indeed. Well, that's true. Hey, can I get a little sympathy here? Silence, fool, and think about what you've done. In a way, though, hearing about this is something of a relief. Emma's always been such a good, obedient child. This is the first time I can remember her caring about something enough to break the rules. Although that might be because her mother always let her have her way when she was little. It's a little galling that you were the one who inspired her to be more honest about her feelings. That only makes sense given how close you two have become, have we? Rean, I know you must be upset, but try to be gentle with Emma. Consider her feelings. That's what a gentleman does. Rose, you're starting to show your age. Well, excuse me for believing in good old-fashioned manners. Should I go find Emma, or... Yeah... Not sure how I'm going to process all of that, but... I wonder if Emma teleported back to the ship on her own. Oh! How did I miss? Oh, what's with that hat and glasses? Going back to your old look, I see? Rean, I have to apologize to you. I don't know what came over me. At the time I was blind to it, but now it's clear to me that I stepped far out of line. I could imagine how devastated you'd be if anything were to happen to me, and yet... Sorry, just taking off the hat to get the other hat. There. No need to hide behind those glasses anymore, right? I think you can see just as clearly without them. That's not to say I don't find the bespectacled look really cute on you, too. Cute? Emma, you truly go above and beyond to support me. You always have. True enough, true enough. You can lose sight of everything else because of it, but that just shows how much you care. I couldn't be more grateful to have you. Oh. If possible, though, could you keep me in the know from now on? I try to put on a brave face, but you've seen through that. It's true that I don't have much hope left for what's to become of me. But I don't want to die. I want to continue on, and not alone. I want to have my friends beside me. You especially, Emma.
Rean. I'm sorry for everything. Thank you.
The tension between them dissolved as if a storm had finally passed. They returned to the ship, their hearts feeling much lighter. That's nice. Alt hat color. Okay. Just gray instead of... I prefer her current hat color, so... That was nice. Maybe it doesn't feel as like, oh wow, okay, this is happening as the other one, so... That's ultimately a positive to me. All that fun stuff. I've been so busy lately, I haven't been give you any spell lessons. She looks more tired than normal. Yeah, they've been busy here, it seems. Ooh, Angelica has a special. Ooh, that's actually a nice coloration for the bike. It is. It is. Fits them well enough. Yeah, I like this little entourage.
Let's get going.
Go, go!
Yeah. Woo! Yay! I haven't really messed with the bike settings since I got them, so... Crash! Damn it! No! Into the ocean. Oh, it's been a... We're just like, damn it, it's been a while. Oh, hey. Anton. She's a woman in a maid's uniform with hair the color of lavender. Have you seen anyone like that? The smallest of hint could be of huge help. Wow, you really are all over the place, ain't you? Back off, Jack. Ain't no maids around here. What kind of place do you think this is, anyways? Go on, get out of here. I'm begging you. I've been looking for so long. I'm already grasping at straws. Haven't you heard of anything, even a rumor? Come on, get it together. I hate to see a grown man cry, but I do it so much. If it's a maid you're looking for, wouldn't you be better off asking around town? I thought so too, but Aldous isn't the easiest place to get into right now. They don't let any old traveler come waltzing in anymore. They actually threw me out. Can you believe that? Picking up the search close by was the best I could do. And after getting kicked out of a city, you thought you'd try your luck at a fortress. Made Hana know a civilian like you has no business wandering around here. Now hit the road. Is that Anton? Wow, he's even asking all the way out here. You gotta admire his tenacity. I can't imagine Sharon would be in a place like this, though. True enough. There's no trace of Sharon here either. But I refuse to lose heart. Sharon might be feeling sad and alone herself right now, but I can't give up. Indubitably. Good on you. I really... Truly. I'm surprised that it said there was new stuff here, so... I shouldn't... Oh, no. Bike's gone.
Let's get going.
Very well. Go.
So, yeah. I'm surprised that there's supposed to be new stuff here, so... Well, that's probably who I can talk to here. You are all over the place. Fate has led us to this island, it seems. The statue, the shrine, and all these abandoned ruins. It has my guardian spirit unusually active. What a fascinating place. She's so fucking weird. She's been like that since we were students, don't worry about her. But man, I think she's got even more mysterious since graduation. Guardian spirit. I've never really taken that close of a look at these ruins. They look like a bunch of really old huts, though, if I remember from when we were here last, and I actually looked at it. Yeah, okay, yeah, these... Oh, I didn't even look up here last time. Ah, well, I got both of them, so let's go. Why
This
not?
one's strong. Be careful. Roar! Healing strike! Now! Curse! Very well.
Ah, nightmare. Perfect.
Prepare yourself! Shatter! There! There, instructor! Leave it to me! Behold, the dual blades of Vander. Now, I'll end it.
This is a much lower level than me too, so I just straight up missed that this existed. So
Not today! Take this! Let's go. Shot! It's my turn! Roar! Healing strike! My turn. Come to me, Spiegel S. See ya!
oh, darn
Not
it!
on my watch!
Should've just finished it off.
Let's go. It's my turn. Let's go. Raging fire formation. It's my turn. Roar. Healing strike. All right. Nice work.
Yeah, that didn't take long even. Yeah, I was well above it. It legitimately means nothing. Okay, so that was for Raging Fire. Gorgeous. Okay, cool. Well, thank you, Barrel, for directing me in this direction. That was not what I was anticipating. I mean, these look really old. Like, early humanity levels of old. Like, if these were from the fucking, like, after or before the Great Collapse, when they had the freaking Septarians and whatnot, I would be surprised by that even. Maybe it was from after. Maybe they were on this island because it was just straight up, or who knows? Maybe this was, because it's so far from the battlefields of all that, maybe people were taking refuge here even. Maybe this is part of the post-Great Collapse situation.